You should start a YouTube channel. Um, we're doing a zero to hero run and marathon, like a true zero to hero run. I've got just an eye for running around, and I want to talk about why you should start a YouTube channel. The first thing I would like to say about it is that, you know, I grew up junior high, high school when YouTube was really blowing up and people were starting to make a career out of it. I don't know if that dates me or not, if it makes me seem old or whatever. But ever since that happened, I have wanted to be popular on YouTube. And I've tried a lot, you know? I've tried everything I could imagine. I used to make machinima. I would watch, you know, Digital Fear, RB and the Chief, Darkspire films. I would get my friends together and make them voice act and help me, you know, put together videos and stuff. I did skits with my friend. You know, we tried to be like Balloon Shop. I don't know. I have a long history of, you know, trying to do this whole thing. To varying degrees of success and failure. The most successful channel I have, you know, had is one that, got 15,000 subscribers, which isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things, but is a lot for me. Like, it was huge for me at the time. It still is huge for me. That's right here. Hold up. And, you know, I made this channel because, Marathon has sort of changed my life, for lack of a better word. It's changed my life, and I thought, you know, I'm getting older, and I want a new hobby that, excites me, makes me excited to work, and this has been it. You know, as a teenager, I never thought I would be like a gaming YouTuber, but here I am. You know, the YouTube channel is almost at 100 subscribers as I'm making this. Some of my videos have almost hit 1,000 views. That feels huge to me as like a new channel that I just made like this month. I'm really thankful to all of you. Watch me die. I'm gonna rip this key. Let's do it. We need a gun immediately. I thought I heard a recon. So many blue bags. Suffice to say, you've met me at an interesting time in my life. As a career, I am a writer. I am a game designer. I write essays and stuff sort of in my spare time. I have a blog, you know, things of that nature. And this game has come along and sort of made me do something, like I said, I never thought I would do. Because to me, being a gaming YouTuber used to be something that was, I mean, I'll be fair, it used to be beneath me. I had these sort of misconceptions that to do something artistic meant it needed to be artistic. It had to be thought out from the ground up. Or, yeah, it needed to be completely thought out from the ground up.
Signal recall window closes in 20 minutes.
it needed to have, you know, high production. It needed to have my full attention. And I never took gaming YouTubers seriously, really. That's until recently. Within the last couple of years, I've watched hundreds of hours of Minecraft YouTubers. And now I've started watching lots of marathon tubers. Chloe Glorp, Marshy. Marshy's one of my favorites. He's funny. And an exfil right here. But watching them, and bonding with my partners while watching them has sort of made me realize that, like, I don't know, I really like this, and this is really fun. This has been really fun so far. I want to keep doing it. Hold on, let me get this headshot real quick. Let's let it leave and give a second. We could probably hear them looting. Maybe not. They could probably see the glint of my gun. Are they not going for it? But yeah. Oh, the other... I forgot I had a coordinate data pad. Oh my god. I am tripping. They were heading towards the key room. You might have heard me. I'm getting invested in this game. This is a bad idea. But I think if you look at YouTube right now, there is a large culture of people who are trying to show you how to become a good YouTuber. And I think I want to be the dissenting voice that just says, like, do it. Because, like, it doesn't matter. You can try and try and try over and over again. Just as I have. And it's not going to make you less of a person. So I think you should make that YouTube channel. It still hasn't been looted. I think a lot of the sort of how to be a good YouTuber, because like I'm getting marketed that a lot on YouTube right now. By, you know, YouTubers who make their whole career in trying to tell you that there is a way to be a YouTuber, a right way. But, you know, my philosophy right now is try less. Try less in the sense that, like, you don't want to be Mr. Beast. You don't want to make a content like Mr. Beast. You don't want to over-edit all of your stuff. You don't want to be yelling, "What's up, YouTube?" You know, you don't want to be speaking in that cadence. You don't want to make content that is considered slop. You want to make stuff that's you. You know, this is your diary. Was that them down there? I thought that was him. Is that bot's dead? There's somebody here. There's somebody here and they're fucking with me. Puff the dragon, sorry. Still in there. Might try to rotate on me. And an exfil going off too. Yeah, I need to move. Oh my god, I'm fucking so good at this game. He wanted me to see him before he went. Oh my god. Thank you for letting me get a little lost there. Let's take this. My goals with this YouTube channel are to, keep doing it. And, and then secondarily is, I would love to, find a consistent trio to play this game with. When I first got this game, my partners and I all played it together. They don't play as much as me, or really at all anymore. Just occasionally. So like, yeah, one of my little secondary goals is to, find a squad. But also, yeah, I just want to keep making YouTube videos. I feel empowered by my lack of desire for it to do anything beyond what it's already doing. I live a pretty fulfilling life artistically with my job. I live a very fulfilling life with like my family, my partners, the people I live with. I have a nice social life. I have great friends. So I'm not really looking for it to fill the void of anything, you know? I feel like it can become a very slippery slope when you're relying on something that puts you in front of people like this to fill some sort of void. I think it's a very dangerous and slippery slope. Because it can't, you know? If you're looking for something that's like outside of yourself, you're really only ever gonna find that actually by like working on yourself. I don't mean for this to get all deep and sort of existential. Oh, hey, a waster. Can we take that? Can we sell that? These are worth about the same as a waster. You think the lobby's ours? That was a really intense fight, wasn't it? You know, that's like... When I was first playing this game, even in the beta, I was saving clips on the PS5, you know, using its like kind of rewind feature. And like, just thinking like, oh my god, I need to post these. I need people to see like the sick clip I just hit or like whatever. Okay. So that's like another reason why I'm really enjoying this is like my biggest fans are my partners. They watch every video I upload every day during their lunch breaks. And it makes me feel very happy to have people like in my corner like that to do this. But like even if you listening to this, if you're like alone, if you feel like, you know, you've always wanted to do this but never have, I think you have even less to lose, you know? If you make a YouTube channel now, in 6 months your life is going to be different. And you'll have that channel, and it might be because of that channel, it might not be, but your life will be different. So like, why not just do it? Like, it doesn't matter if people watch it, even. I didn't expect people to watch my videos. Marathon is kind of a dying game, it seems like. And it already has, like, some, like, moderately successful figures in the space. Like some of the people I mentioned before. Chloe Glorp, Marshy, Mr. Mick, there's a couple others that I watch that I'm not thinking of right now off the top of my head. You know, some of the even bigger ones like Seraph, Zilbrad. I love Zilbrad. Zilbrad's... What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. I think they no-ragged. I might have a heart attack. Hello, hello, hi. Thanks for giving me even more loot. Superior duck and cover schema and a better one of these? Okay. Oh my god, okay. What the hell? That was crazy. Oh god. My heart is racing. What a crazy game for me to decide to talk about YouTube. Yeah, play Marathon. Start a YouTube channel. You know, maybe we can play together. Maybe you'll be part of that trio that I'm looking for, and we'll play and we'll make videos and laugh and be silly. Another reason why I think starting a YouTube channel is good, at least for me, is, you know, as I said, I am a writer.
May your computations be swift and faultless. May your shots fly true.
Thank you. I'm used to, you know, writing words down, and for previous YouTube videos, I've done like scripts, like other channels, I've done scripts. I am not the best at sort of like spitballing or talking off the dome. It's something I've really wanted to improve. And I feel like this YouTube channel is a good excuse. I mean, it's perfect practice beyond just like the voice training practice that I have been having a hard time sticking with. But it's kind of easier to stick with it when you have like an obligation like this. An obligation, you know, a hobby. I obligate myself to do it. And you know, my father is somebody who is a really great storyteller. He is the kind of person who can yap your ear off and you're just like enthralled the entire time. And you know, I definitely picked that up in my writing, I would like to think, but in my speaking, there's still more to be desired. I swear I heard a vandal too. Another thing there is somebody here. No! She's one shot. Oh, come on. I can't believe I biffed that. Well, I mean, they're probably just gonna keep running, right? Didn't seem interested in fighting. The other thing that I wanted to talk about in terms of YouTube is, you know, as I said, I've made a lot of different YouTube channels. I've gained very few subscribers with all of them. A lot of varying success based on lots of things. And the same thing can be said about like art. You know, my sort of art career in general, my life. Which is, I feel like I've always had to find my own way when doing these things. Trying to follow other people's paths, or trying to be what other people want me to be, or follow the direction that other people want me to follow. Even like in things like when I was in college, I really hated, you know, I hated college. Schooling was not for me. I'll just say that. I butted up against that sort of structure pretty consistently. But you know, that's sort of the path you take when you're gonna be an artist. We all saw that. We all saw. Sorry, pretty girl. They did come back. I didn't think they wanted the smoke, and they did. I was a fool thinking they would just sort of let it be. Cool, cool, cool. I've been a bit campy because, well, mostly because I've been seeing people, but also because, I've been trying to chat. So let's move a little bit. When it comes to finding your own way, just kind of my biggest advice, I think, for anybody who feels maybe they're in the same position I have found myself in at any point, you know? If you feel like you want to do something but you're struggling with the right way to do it, or you're struggling with people's expectations or whatever, finding your own way is sort of about experimenting. It's about letting go the concept that there's even a right way to do it. I would say that's the biggest and hardest part, is you need to get rid of this idea that there is like this perfect version of you that you can be. And that if only you do the right thing, that you can do it. You sort of I mean, the hardest part is the doing. You have to let go. You have to let go and you have to just start creating things. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be creative. It can be, you know, all manner of things. But, like when it comes to YouTube specifically, that's why I think you should start now. You'll get all of these people telling you that you need to make a niche and that you need to do, you know, the perfect thumbnail. You need to do... She got me! What are these games are so weird! This was a great run though, wasn't it? Oh my god. We got so many kills. This person was legitimately just camping, like in a corner, whatever. And even then we almost got her. Like, what? Anyways, that's the end of the Zero to Hero run. We got to Dire Marsh. We killed 2 people though on Dire Marsh, 3 on Perimeter. We were kind of cooking. Had a pretty decent kit there in Dire Marsh. I like the sniper. Not a big fan of the long shot, but it did me well. And the last thing I'll say about the YouTube channel thing is, like, here I am, as I'm making this video, I have almost 100 subscribers already, which feels kind of huge for me. Like, it feels like a success. Like, that feels amazing. And so you should make it. You should make a channel. In 6 months, you're going to be a different person. And you're going to have 6 months of videos, 6 months of stuff that you've made to show for it. You know, and that goes the same for, like, making an album, making your comic, making a game, whatever it is, you know. Just do it. That's the advice. You're going to get that a lot from a lot of different people. And it's because it's the only advice you can really get. You just gotta do it. You just gotta go and keep going. You know, eventually you're gonna be 34. And you're gonna be making a gaming YouTube channel like some kind of teenager. And it's gonna make you smile. Until next time. Bye.